Between now and Election Day, there's going to be a lot of activity around those ballot drop boxes, and we're not just talking about voters putting their ballots in and leaving them. We're talking about election watchers who've set up near drop boxes in Mesa.
This weekend, a woman set up and started her own surveillance of those election watchers. Well, that didn't go over too well. Linda Williams live tonight with more. Linda?
So much attention being focused on an inanimate object. We're talking about these voting drop boxes. There are several of them around. So much attention that 4 sheriff's deputies had to step in when the election watchers complained in Mesa that the woman was invading their space. Now, we talked to that woman. She says she's an activist and wants to make sure the watchers don't feel free to intimidate voters.
I don't think this is designated really any individual. I'm sitting right here.
Saturday night at an early ballot drop box in Mesa, this confrontation unfolded between a few election watchers, some of them armed, and a woman who says she decided she would come and watch the watchers.
This kind of voter intimidation is unacceptable in a democracy, and I'm there to push back.
We can't locate the 4 armed people who were watching at the Mesa location for their perspective. The woman says a scuffle occurred when she tried to take a flag off one of the covered license plates belonging to a watcher.
I think it's ironic that people that are intimidating voters and videotaping their faces and license plates are sitting there with masks and their license plates covered up.
I'm really hoping that our Beta Angels will win out and that we'll all be rational about this, we'll all be peaceful about this.
On this first day of early voting tabulation, we hear from Maricopa County Recorder Stephen Richer and Maricopa County Sheriff Paul Penzone about the activity surrounding watchers and voting drop boxes.
Watchers of watchers of watchers. So we celebrate watchers, we welcome watchers, but there's a constructive way to do it and there's a not so terribly positive way to do it. And I would say anything that looks like it's intimidating a voter, anything that seems confrontational, your time, your energy can be better spent.
But every day, folks should be looking in the mirror and asking yourselves how you're behaving out there. Because if your intentions are to focus on who you are and what you're doing and try to passively intimidate others trying to just cast a vote, then shame on you.
Sheriff Penzone actually saying in his news conference today that deputies really don't have the time and resources to babysit the people at these drop boxes. You can sense a growing exasperation, I think, among these officials. As for that woman, she says she was happy with how things turned out because after she camped out next to the watchers, after about 20 minutes, she says they packed up and left. So she felt that at that point, she felt her job was complete and had been done successfully. Now, if you want to report something suspicious about a drop box or you want more information on voting, just head to our website, fox10phoenix.com/vote. I'm Linda Williams, Fox 10 News.